Hi guys, today we'll be solving the third day's problem of March 2021 lead coding challenge. The problem's name is missing number. It is quite similar to the problem which we solved yesterday. If you were there and if you watched my video or solved it on your own, you might be able to solve this problem very easily. Let's read the problem statement. Given an array nums containing n distinct numbers in the range of 0 to n. So similarly, as we took an example yesterday, we'll take an example. Let's say we have an array of size 10 and we have numbers from 0 to 9. And one of the numbers is missing, out of which we have to find out which number is missing and return only that number from the range. Let's read the problem statement further. Return the only number in the range that is missing from the array. Follow up. Could you implement the solution only using order of 1 extra space complexity and order of n runtime complexity? So to have order of 1 space complexity, we need to avoid using dynamic spaces which loop through and take up extra space, so we can have integer as order of 1 extra space, and to have order of n runtime complexity, we can have just one for loop. So let's try to implement the solution in a similar way. Let's see the example. Nums is the array which contains 3, 0 and 1. So the length of the array is 3 and the number missing is 2. As 0, 1, 2, 3 should be the ideal inputs of this array. Let's see the second example. Nums is equals to 0 and 1. So the length is 2. The numbers are 0, 1 which are present in the array, but the number which is missing is 2. So hence we return 2. Thirdly, we have an array from 0 to 9 and the missing integer is 8. Similarly, we have an example 4. So let's try to solve it using one for loop and one extra space. Let's make one integer, one sum is equals to n into n plus 1 by 2. So what are we trying to do here is we're trying to find the sum of first n numbers in a series. So we might have studied the formula earlier as well in our previous standards. So let's initialize n as well. N is nums dot length because we want to find the sum of n natural numbers till the nums length. So now we'll iterate through int I equals to 0. I is less than nums dot length I plus plus. Here before that we initialize another sum. Array, let's call it num sum equals to 0. So num sum equals to nums sum plus nums at I, because we need to iterate through the whole array and find out which number is missing. So we can find it out by so let's try to run it. Okay, so we have an output. Let's submit it. So the solution is accepted.